What is going on, YouTube? It's another beautiful day in my garage, and Noel is feeling up my GTR seats. He's making it weird. So today we're going to be working on the top half here. So we're going to be putting on the cam gears. We have new seals. We'll be cleaning up the surfaces for the intake manifolds. And that should really do it for today. I mean, we don't have too much planned for today. We did, however, I don't know where they are over here. We did fit these up to the new paint job to see how well it went out, and it wasn't that bad. I was a little worried about the difference that it was going to make. So they're not totally... Oh, that's the wrong one. I don't know what you did with the other one. You got the right one put on there. But look, it's not that much off, and when you're far away, you won't even really be able to tell. And these are the only colors that they really came in, and I didn't want to send them back out to get redone. Noel's got it right there. And so, I was pretty happy with that. So these are made by Gretty, and they come already pre-colored, and they offer one of like 4 colors. So it's actually close enough, and I don't mind it. So that's one good thing. And I just did talk to my powder coating guy, although I'm trying to convince Noel to let's just buy the stuff and do it ourselves, because I didn't realize that sandblasting cabinets are like pretty cheap, and then we could just need to find ourselves some sort of oven or something to bake everything in, and we could do it. But for time's sakes, to get all that stuff and get it all hooked up, and yes, you see my garage isn't that huge, so I think I'm just going to drop them off. I contacted the guy that's going to be doing it, and the color is exactly what I wanted it to be, so I'm hoping I can get that to him this week. And he said it's only like a 4-day turnaround, which is nice. So yeah, we're going to get these rolling and get everything on there. It's starting to not necessarily come to a close, but we're making some good progress now. As you can see, this one doesn't want to come out, so gotta break it by hand. So sometimes, I mean, my guns aren't the best. You know, it's not no snap-on gun. I have a DeWalt one and a Craftsman one. They're not anything crazy. So I mean, I have air too, but you're definitely not gonna use air for something like this. Don't be that crazy. So yeah, you just gotta break it by hand. I don't know if you guys, can see. I mean, Noel's been off all week, and he ain't got the same strength he had before. Alright, it's out with the old, in with the new, and we did get a clear, Nitto makes a clear cover for it, so we did get a clear cover, so that you'll actually see all this, instead of it just being, black or whatever else they normally come in. So, yeah, they look good, and they'll definitely be able to help us when it comes to tuning. So we ran into one little problem.
Left it.
This one bolt, it's like spinning but not coming out, which means I think it's gonna snap. But I'm gonna be hopeful. We sprayed some PB Blaster on it, and we're just gonna give it a shot, and hopefully everything's fine. PB Blaster works some wonders sometimes, so let's hope it does its job. So I think we got lucky, and the bolt is actually seized in the cap, not in where it screws into. So like when we pull it up, you can see that you probably can't see it, but you can get a good angle. But the bolt itself is like free a little bit here, but this cap's not coming up at all. So it's like stuck, it's like seized in this area. And so we sprayed it, and then since it's already coming up here, we're gonna try and tap it. And so this will go down, but the bolt will come up. So it finally came off. I mean, it's still in there and stuck, but it came off, and so sprayed some PB Blaster, and gotta hope we can get that off before we have to put it back on, and fix up that channel a little bit. Now just pulling off the gaskets, the old gaskets here, and this is where I had a leak on this side, and it was a leak out there, so I'm glad we got all these new gaskets and seals and all the stuff so that we never have to. I mean, maybe not never, but I don't want to touch this thing again. So I'd rather work on something like cheaper. So maybe like my RSX. We can do whatever we want with that. I'm okay with that. We can blow it up twice. All right, maybe not twice, but we'll blow it up. Alright, so as you've seen there, it wasn't that easy to get that one bolt out that was stuck. And we don't have a vise. We will very soon because I'm not dealing with that crap. So I'm going to go shopping soon. And we got it out. And it was just a little like corroded in there.
Okay.
But we got it. You gotta work with what you got. We used a little drill bit. And then I held it, he smacked it, cast recorded, everything went great.
Make it do.
Yeah, make do what you got. I mean, it's backyard build. I mean, garage build, but same thing. We just don't have a lot of space. So now we're gonna put it all back on the front end, and then clean up these nasty surfaces, and put some of the stuff back on. Alrighty, so we are finally back after what feels like forever. I honestly think it's going on almost 3 weeks. So last time we had to order the cam cap bolt. I just see we stripped it a little bit. So we ordered a new one. And so we were going to order a full set, but it was just a pain in the ass and just a lot more money.
I'm sorry, you said we stripped it?
You stripped it.
Oh. Oh. No. Nobody stripped anything. It was seized in the cam cap.
You're right.
There's a difference.
Right. So we didn't strip it. It was seized in the cam cap. And then we had to get it out with brute force. And then it wouldn't go back in. So we stripped it. And no matter how he puts it. So yeah, it was stuck in the cam cap though. So but now it finally came in. So I ordered some. Someone had like 3 or 4 of them left that they're for some reason just selling. So I ordered them out of Florida. It got shipped all the way to Jersey. We're in New York. Got shipped to Jersey. Then for some reason went back down to Florida. Some reason went back up to Jersey, back down to Florida, and then they like overnighted it to my house. So I was wondering what was taking so long, and that was what it was. For some reason it just kept going into a loop, and then they finally got it right, and it finally made it here, and here we are. So moral of the story, don't buy Skyline. So stuff like that happens all the time. And so yeah, so we're finally here, and we're getting to it. Noel already kind of started. He's just putting on the gasket. I mean, we lost our gasket and sealer too, so we have this stuff now. It's the same. It's not the same stuff, but it's not genuine OEM Nissan, okay?
It's pretty much the same shit.
Yeah. But that's where we're at. So we're putting this stuff on. Look at him, all meticulous.
A little something here, a little something there.
And then we're going to put the top half back on. And then I want it to go right in there. I think my paint guy hates me. Because he was supposed to have this car a while ago. And we got caught up. So we really need to get this on and to him. So that my car is done, you know, maybe before snowfall. You know, maybe we could take it out for a ride once around the block. And then put it back away. Either way, I'm not going to get to drive it that much. And it sucks. But then we'll be on other projects. I see that a lot of people show a lot of love in the RSX project. That's we're kind of be bouncing back and forth if we have to wait for anything, because we have Noel's project that we're going to do next. And the RSX kind of in between both. But by next year, probably like May-ish, both of those will be done, and then we'll be on to something else. So we're going to get right to it. Alright, so while Noel gets that all tightened back up so we can put the cams on, we're going to weigh these now. So this is the old one. Oh, shit, we got to tear this. Alright. Let's see what we get here. This is 1.2 pounds. Alright. Now let's weigh the new one. Yeah, 0.7 pounds. It's quite the difference.
Bro, just put it in grams.
I know, you want to put it in grams.
Just saying.
Dude, like 0.7, 1.2 is still, it's a difference. What do you want? You really want it in grams? Is it going to make you feel that much better?
It would. Maybe
Alright.
the viewers too. But.
Alright, fine. We're going to throw them in grams. 548. And here we go. That's 328. That's 220 grams difference.
That's nice.
Yeah, they look nice too. They look nice with that clear cap so you can actually see them. Now I might need a cam trigger.
No, you definitely need a cam trigger.
Where's my cam trigger? I don't even want to look at it.
Nope.
Ugly. Alright, so now that we decided to weigh that and get it all done, we're going to finish cleaning these up. So you can see in here, all nasty, got the old gasket on there. So we're going to clean it up. And in New York, you get like 5 seasons in a day. So we're had t-shirts, no sweatshirts, probably go back to t-shirts, all in the same day. Alrighty, so now that that's done, I'd show you a really good view of it, but I already switched it over to the other side. I'll promise when it's done, you probably can't see much, but I promise I'll show it to you when we switch it back over. Because now we got to take this old gasket off and clean this up all nice, just like we did the other side. So I'm going to start that. I mean, I already started a little bit. So I'm going to get this off and then clean up the surfaces. Same thing over here. As you can see, these are pretty on there. So yeah, I'm going to get to that. I'm going to get that all done so that this is all good to go and ready to rock. Noel's over there trying to read my chicken scratch handwriting because it's I labeled all the bolts and stuff when we took them off, and now since it, there's dust there, we were throwing them around. They're some of the writing's like fading, and not to mention I can't. Come on, give me one. Bring it in. Give me one right now.
I'm gonna give you one of them.
Give me a good one. Don't make me look totally awful. Give me a good one.
I'll give you the front bumper one.
All right, so
that was rough.
Mine right there says front bumper. Come on, that one's pretty good. Noel just wrote it there, but now mind you, these have been in the garage for like what? Over a year? You can't hold that against me, man.
I don't know about
Look
that.
I'm going in. Here we are. See? Front. It clearly says front bumper.
All right, I need y'all to comment down below.
His says front bumper.
Read that chicken scratch.
Dude, they're not here. They can't see how clear it looks. I'm telling you. It says front bumper. Listen, I knew that one. There's one that I'm not too sure on, though, and it's this one. I don't know. See, it got all distorted and stuff. You can't even tell what Look at that. Look how dirty it got, man. You can't even tell what it is. So, next time I'll probably just, like, sticky note it or something just because, I write like a 5-year-old. I type everything. I don't ever write anything, so it looks like shit anyway. So, that's Noel's fault. We're gonna now he's just going through and fix. Now he's just being tedious. So I'm gonna.
I just need to find the bolts I need.
I'm gonna actually get this done now.
Alright, just want to hit y'all with a little outro. We had a lot of little detail work that we had to do to the head. Yeah, it was unfortunate that that cam cap bolt had got seized in the cap. Stuff like that. It's obvious, working with a car that's this old. But got a couple things coming up for y'all. Damn, just hit the blank. Just stay hustling, alright?